So R. Kelly's lawyers are trying to get him freed. Apparently, there was a story going around that when an inmate from the Aryan Nation Brotherhood was brought in to unalive him, and apparently he had a change of heart. So they said they was already trying to get it, and it's made news. So R. Kelly is in Carolina in the federal prison, serving a 30-year bid. Um, they said that they wanted to take him out. What did I think about that? I'm gonna say this: two things can be true at the same time. What he had done in his past, you can't justify anything as far as a sentence or anything for the most part because you have to, pay your debts to society. However, the 30 years for the RICO was a bit extreme and way overblown, and I don't buy it. I think, in part, yes, his actions of his past, definitely there would be consequences and he would have to pay and do some time. However, do I think that what was he was charged with is justifiable? No, no. To me, this is about him asking for his masters with Sony and trying to get his money, and they didn't got no use for him. He got older. He wasn't having hits anymore. And you know the industry can control how things go. So they said, okay, we're gonna give you just like that soundtrack life. I believe that that's what they were out to do, and I think they want to make a bonanza out of his career, make money, obviously, because he'll be worth more to them where they don't have to worry about his publishing his masters. There's a lot of money still being made off R. Kelly's name. His music is too much in the DNA and too much in the fabric for it not to be. So let's not kid ourselves. The elephant in the room is he had this wide burst of a career. Now he ain't got no ends. So now everybody's got his money locked up and Billboard's acting all funny time and the people acting like they don't want to talk about him, acknowledge him, but a lot of people made a lot of money off of him. So could they have sent someone in to take him out? That's the story. Somebody was probably paid to. Do I believe it? Yeah, I believe it. Oh yeah. Just how these fake folks out in the industry acting like he don't know, they don't remember him. When you can't just erase 30 plus years of dominance. Now, I agree with Bootsy and Bow Wow. If we go by the last 30 years in R&B, oh yeah, we go by the last 30 years, ain't nobody touching him. And you be and even in pop, when you think about how that cat was dominant in his hook work and his albums and his songwriting for others and all the stuff, come on, this guy was a hit making machine. He was almost like a robot. So the scary part is it would take them having to basically lock him up to stop the machine because he was a one man industry. I mean, he was that dominant, And I'm just talking about the last 30. I'm not gonna say beyond, you know, 70s, 80s, 60s, and all that. But for the 90s onward, no, they're not touching him. He definitely was in a league of his own. And I always felt there's two things. Yes, if you get him for what you should have gotten him for, but then this also factor is this ain't about justice. This is about him about the business. So do I believe that they wanted the story is that if some officials were brought in by the feds or something to take him out? Do I believe? Yeah, I do. Yeah, especially black artists because there is less and less of our greats that are left, and when you think about what's going on in R&B right now, it's a big old hole. He's like a big elephant that's missing in it. And again, separate the two because I don't know none of these artists. I don't know nobody personally, but let's keep it 100. You know good and well that is a songwriter and writing all these songs, and he brought back the Ozzy Brothers and big hit on Charlie Wilson, all his hip hop hooks and all the stuff he did. You know good and well there's a big void without him. His pen game never dried up. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I've seen artists that had long careers. I ain't seen nobody that could still keep a pen and a hit going like him. So, yes, do your time, but don't let it be any funny business because then it looks more suspect. Which leads me to think that someone's trying to muscle his catalog, and they want to make this is how they figure this a way they cash in. Because the truth of the matter is that he ain't no Rico there. Just like Diddy, there ain't no Rico. Do time, yeah, but not for the way they're trying to blow it up. The story is that his lawyers is trying to meet with Trump and try to see if they can get him up out of there. And ironically, he was staying at Trump's towers in Chicago before his got took out. So we'll see how this plays out. But do I believe there's something to? Oh yeah, I definitely believe that They would definitely make an example out of him, and they want to, this is because his situation doesn't add up. Not for them years. If you said 10, 15, I say okay, I could understand that. The 30 and the Rico, no, I didn't see it. And the industry's behind a lot of these situations too, because this is the way they spank you. You can't, and him learning like Diddy, you get your wake up call. You don't have the complexion for the protection. So when they wanna, you ain't Jerry Lee Lewis. You can't do what they do. Cats be finding out the hard way. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about this latest about R. Kelly, and that allegedly someone was sent to try to take him out in lockdown. So we'll find out what happens. And if you start to see money shifting and things being funny, you know that this was never about no justice, which it ain't. No. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my one time. Peace.